Today's video guys is a top 5 hits or top 5 finds. So these are our top 5 finds in the box guys. As you know, I uploaded 2 YouTube videos today and both of them were the box opening and we sort them out as well. So you can check that video as well guys. Please guys like this video and of course follow us for more MTG and Pokemon contents. So for now these are the top 5 finds in that MTG box and these are the mythic and mythic rare and rare cards. So first of all is the hardest card to pronounce. So far this is the hardest card to pronounce guys. Borborygmos NFBLTHP. I don't know how to pronounce that. So this is a 5 mana legendary creature. Okay, 2 colorless, 1 green, 1 blue, 1 red. And this is Cyclops Homunculus. Okay, so this one is a mythic rare because this is an orange card. Whenever Borborygmos enters the battlefield or attack, draw a card. Okay, that one's very nice. Then you may discard any number of land card. Okay, so when you discard 1 or more cards, with this way, Borborygmos deals twice that much damage to target creature. So imagine guys, so if you discard any land cards guys, you can increase the damage of this, so this will become a multiplier. And then there's another ability. Okay, so 1 colorless, 1 blue. Put Borborygmos into its owner's library, third from the top. Excuse excuse me. So I don't know if you can initially pay that, but that one or not. This one is a very nice card guys. It has a multiplier and it can really deal a lot of damage for only just 5 mana and when you discard any land card. So very nice find guys. Mythic card. So next is our Shilgengar, Sire of Famine. So this one is a 5 mana legendary creature, 3 colorless, 2 black. Okay, so this one is Elder Demon. This one is a rare card and this one has a nice ability. So this one is a flying. And you can sacrifice another creature guys. You can, after you sacrifice, you can create a blood token. So if you sacrifice an angel this way, create a number of blood tokens equal to its toughness instead. Wow! So for example, you sacrifice an angel. So it's better if you control or use an angel deck for this one. Okay? So you can sacrifice that angel and then that angel will have, for example, that angel has 4 toughness guys. You can create 4 blood tokens. So okay, so if you have that blood token, you can use 3 mana, 3 white or 3 black. Okay, so you can sacrifice 6 blood tokens. Okay, and then return each creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Wow! So you can return that to the battlefield with a finality counter on it. Those creatures are vampires in addition to their other types. Oh my god. Oh my god. So for example, you sacrifice guys a angel. So I have here, for example, I have an angel card here, I think. Where is that? Where did they put that? I have a angel card here guys with 4/4 toughness. Never mind. Let's check on the next time. So if you sacrifice for example 4 angel guys with 4 toughness, then you can create 4 times how many tokens? So 4 toughness times 4, so 16. You can create 16 blood tokens. So that's 16 blood token. And if you sacrifice how many? 16, you can sacrifice 3. You can sacrifice 3. 3 times of this, so 16 times 3. Okay, so you sacrifice 6, so you can sacrifice only 2. Or 2 times 6, and then return each creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, with the penalty counter on it. Very nice card, guys. Shilgengar, Sire of Famine. I really love that card. Okay, so for third card, guys, is Leyline of Transformation, guys. 4 mana, 2 colorless, 2 blue. This is an enchantment rare card. If Leyline of Transformation is in your opening hand, you may begin the game with it on the battlefield. So you can already summon this on the battlefield. if this is in your opening hand. So without using any mana. Very nice, huh? As Leyline of Transformation enter, choose a creature type. Okay, creature you control are the chosen type in addition to their other types. The same is true for creature spells you control and creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield. Okay, you can choose a creature type. Very nice. Very, very nice card, guys. I will study the other ability on this card, but it's a really nice card. Leyline of Transformation. I think you can transform the type of that of your creature. So, for example, you can transform the it will be useful for the second card that we show. So this one we need the angel creature, right? So you can transform that one to angel creature, I think. Very nice. Okay, so our fourth card is Planeswalker. I love this card. So this one is Geadron Dihada. This one is a 4 mana. Okay, so 1 colorless, 1 blue, 1 black, 1 red. And this was very nice ability, guys. Protection from permanents with corruption counters on them. Actually, I am not sure yet on the corruption counters on them. I will study on that ability. But, okay, so for the +1, each opponent lose 2 life. And then you gain 2 life. And then put the corruption counter on up to one other target creature or planeswalker. Very nice. I don't know yet the corruption ability, guys. So please comment down, guys, if you know the corruption counter. It's a very nice, I like this first effect. And then second is a -3. Gains control of target creature or planeswalker until end of turn. Wow! So you can control another planeswalker, guys, or any other creature. And then untap it and put a corruption counter on it. It gain haste until end of turn. Wow, this is insane. Then you can gain another haste. Then -7 gains control of each permanents with a corruption counter on it. So this one, I don't know how, it says it's each permanent, guys, so you can control each permanent card. So permanent card means all of the permanent cards in the battlefield. So that includes creature, lands, everything. So very, very nice card, guys. This is insane. You need to have it. And for our last card is Leyline of Mutation. So earlier it's a Leyline of Transformation. Now Leyline of Mutation. This one is 4 mana, 2 colorless, 2 green. Is an enchantment card, rare enchantment card. So if Leyline of Mutation is in your opening hand, you may begin the game with it on the battlefield. Again, you can already put this in the battlefield immediately if it's in your opening hand. So if you're very lucky, you already get this in your opening hand, you can immediately play this card. Very, very nice. You may pay 5 mana, different color, rather than pay the mana cost for spells that you cast. This is so insane, guys. For example, it's in your opening hand and then you have 3 spell in your hand. You can cast all of those spell even though they have a high mana requirement, while just paying 5 different mana. So that one's a bit hard to do because for example, in your opening you don't have any mana yet, so probably you can do this only in the middle game. But yeah, you can immediately use this card in the starting game. Very, very nice card, guys. What's your thought about this? I'm really still confused on other things, guys. As you know, I'm just new in MTG, and I really love MTG since my childhood. I am planning already on to get or collecting rare cards of MTGs. So it's already more than 30 years, I think. Yeah, more than 30 years for the MTG community, and it's been around, I think I am 10 years old during that time when I plan to collect MTG cards. So yeah, that's all for today's video, guys. Thank you so much. Hope you like it, and please subscribe. God bless.